Here with David Parker, GoDz. He's at MLG. He's all dressed up. This is before day one. Anything's happened yet? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I had a bagel bucket this morning. Not to myself, but I shared a bagel bucket.
Cool. Are you rooming with LD?
I'm rooming with Ben. LD got the short end of the stick and has to room with some Call of Duty guy. Yeah.
Oh, no.
He came in at 4 a.m, kind of drunk, and I don't know. He didn't have a very good night.
Things happened?
Apparently.
Okay, well, that's a bad start for Call of Duty.
Yeah, nothing against the Call of Duty community.
They drew first blood against Dota, I guess, in that way.
We don't really need to strike back, though. I mean, they play Call of Duty.
We're in front of an MLG banner insulting 50% of the MLG games. So we're already there.
Of the viewers, though, how many of them will play Call of Duty? Like, you're not... This will be on Team Liquid.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but we have a huge base of Call of Duty players on TL, so...
Are you guys going to start covering Call of Duty soon?
Maybe. I don't know. It is the best... Which one are they on? 6?
9?
It's Call of Duty... do you know which one it is right now?
Ghosts. But I'm not sure if there's a number involved, but...
There was a StarCraft Ghost. Didn't work out that well, but... Okay, well. You went to the Philippines.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun. The first day there, I wasn't thinking I was going to have any fun at all because...
What?
We had like 4 tournaments going back on in our studio, and I just could picture LD freaking out, stressed out, and like we had this little like telepathic bond, and it's like I could tell he was stressed out. So I was like, man, I shouldn't have come here.
You can sense it.
Yeah,
it's like the Force.
Yeah,
but behind.
And the event itself was more like a holiday for me. I wasn't getting paid to cast there. It was more like I love the Philippines. Like that's where my biggest fan base is. I just had my trip covered, and I was like, okay, it's more just something I want to do for fun, and I want to give back because I've worked with Gigabyte for a long time, so I'm happy to help them out. So.
And did you visit any places?
I was in Manila the whole time. Depends what you mean by places.
Any sites, locations?
No, I mean Manila's it's not the nicest city. Philippines are not the nicest country to go visit. There's some really nice beaches and areas, but it was a lot of fun. I think the part that was best was just the people who were there, the players as well as the teams and all the other community people who I got to meet.
What's it like? Are you a megastar over there?
I am, but I feel like some of the time it's not because they recognize me, or like some people will come up, they kind of know I'm like important and famous, but then they won't actually know I'm GoDz. Like they'll taking a picture with me or getting my autograph, and they're like, they don't actually know who I am. They just see me, like, they see other people taking a picture with me and getting my autograph, and then they're like, oh, I want to get a picture with the tall white guy. You're like
famous for its own sake.
Yeah.
You're like the Dota version of Kim Kardashian over there.
Yeah, I guess so. But at the same time, a lot of them, a majority of people that would have known me. But so there's always some people who just kind of like the bandwagon effect kicks in.
Okay. Did you have any success with the ladies over there? No?
Maybe.
Okay,
yes.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's always good.
Yeah.
Beyond the summit. This is why he goes on the overseas trips to Asia. There's no other reason. This is why, right? Yeah, that's why. He doesn't. I'm not going to make him answer it.
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I'll agree. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, famous caster. They take their Dota pretty seriously over there. Like, what surprised you about the fan base over there? Are they like just super fanatical or what?
It was my second time in the Philippines, so I kind of already knew the fan base was fanatical. I think what was really cool this time was just that Mineski impressed me and surprised me with the event they put on. Last year it was held at...
Wait, it's pronounced Mineski, not Mineski?
Yes. Did you actually think it was Mineski?
Yeah. It's not Mineski?
No.
Okay.
Sorry to blow your world up.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
So, yeah.
In my mind. How do you pronounce Venomancer?
Venomancer?
That's how you pronounce it, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Vino? Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It's Vino.
Yeah.
Okay.
I interrupted you in a story, and then now you have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
We're talking about... Have you seen the new Venomancer?
Yes, I have. He looks like the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park.
The Dilophosaurus. That sounds like something out of Dr. Seuss.
Dilophosaurus. You know the guy Newman from Seinfeld?
Yes.
He was like trying to steal the canister with the things, and then he like gets ambushed by the one that's like spits shit at him. You don't remember that movie? You don't remember Jurassic Park? Did you see it?
I saw
There's dinosaurs
Jurassic
in it.
I'm not sure which Jurassic
Dinosaurs.
Park. There's dinosaurs in like like 3 or 4 of them.
There's 3.
Okay.
And the first one is the best one.
Yeah. I think I've seen it.
The second one was where the
All I
T-Rex
remember is
gets to-
Velociraptors.
Yeah.
Not much more than that.
They should put a Velociraptor in Dota. What would you think the abilities would be? One would be intelligence. It would just gain intelligence. Because, like, that's how, during each movie, they get smarter, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the fourth one...
Intelligence hero, I guess, but...
It'd be an int hero for sure. And one of his ult would just be, like, he just gains, like, 100 intelligence.
Yeah.
That would be his ult.
Like the centaur equivalent for an intel hero.
No, but seriously, like, the first movie, they could open the doors.
Yeah.
And the second movie, they could, like, talk to each other. Or, like, something like that. And, like, now, the next movie that comes out, I think they build, like, a bridge. The Velociraptors, they like, learn how to use tools, and they build a bridge to the mainland. And that's how they get over there.
Self-aware soon, and
And the fifth one, they're going to build a rocket, and it's going to be set on the moon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of software, I read Ender's Game as well as Speaker for the Dead recently. Have you read those?
Yeah. Did you like those books?
Yeah.
Did you read Ender's Shadow?
I read that Ender's Shadow when I was like 12 years old.
You read that before Ender's Game?
It was like school reading.
What? They made you read that one first?
I never had to read Ender's Game in school. I had to read Ender's Shadow though.
What?
It didn't make sense, I guess.
Maybe like playing Heart of the Swarm before Wings of Liberty or whatever. It's a
like
sequel.
Playing Dota 2 before Dota 1?
It's a sequel.
Lots of people went straight to Dota 2 and skipped Dota 1 though.
Yes, but anyway, what did you think of the books? Did you watch the movie?
I haven't watched the movie. I'll probably wait till I get back to Australia, watch it with my family.
That guy plays Dota.
Yeah.
Asa Butterfield. Yeah.
I played a few games with him. He's a nice kid.
Yeah. He's a famous movie star now.
Yeah.
Defeated the spoiler alert. Humans win at the end. Sorry everyone that hasn't read the books or
Ender does
seen the
not
movie.
win that. Well, I mean, his mental state doesn't win.
Yeah, I mean, that's an actual spoiler. Thank you very much, GoDz.
It's hardly a spoiler.
Well, okay.
Speaker for the Dead I really like. Ender's Game felt more like like the kind of book you read when you're like 13 or 14. Like it's like a cool story. There's some good stuff about, I don't know, some good lessons in there about how adults always lie.
They can't make a movie about Speaker though. It would be like 2 hours of talking.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah, there's no action in it.
No, it's kind of just like a family drama in some ways.
I didn't like the movie. I'm gonna.
Ender's Game.
Yeah.
I've heard lots of bad.
It's like they glossed over a lot of the important points, and they like, I don't know. They just.
I don't care about the action, and it's not a book about the action sequences really.
There's no spoiler alert. Anyone that has like not read the book or seen the movie should probably. I mean, keep watching. You're gonna get spoiled, but just keep whatever.
Yeah. Accept that.
They take the part where he's like mentally and psychologically broken down in the battle school, like with the constant battles, and they shorten it to like one battle room sequence. Yeah, I know. Your brow is furrowing right now.
He goes through like a week where it starts off like he has like one battle like a day, which is normally they have one battle like every 2 weeks, and he starts having 2 in one day, and it's like 3 in one day, and then it's like 2 teams against 1.
Yeah. They shorten it like a lot.
That was like a good key part where they were trying to do everything to destroy him.
Yeah, and they just shorten a lot of things. Like,
Okay.
basically they can't. It's really hard to make a Ender's Shadow movie too because they put Bean in the same launch group as him
from the very start.
Yeah, it's like
I
lot
can
of
understand why they would do that. I guess so they can develop his character from the get-go. Yeah. But you're spoiling the movie for me now. I'm
sorry. The movie. I don't want you to watch it and then be sad. That's
I have low expectations, but I wanted the book like fresh in my mind.
Speaking of low and high expectations, we are highly anticipating this cosplay that you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. Are you actually gonna do that?
I have to do something at this point.
What was the bet again? What did you lose?
I lost a bet to Toby saying that a TI3 Eastern team would win.
Oh, you got owned. That wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Orange could have won, I guess, but
it was. They all collapsed. I don't know.
What would Toby would have done if an Eastern team won?
We didn't actually agree on the bet like beforehand. It was one of those things where like we just kind of jokingly made it on Twitter, and then after the end, it's like, okay, let's let Reddit decide what will have to happen. So it was all awkward. Reddit decided what the punishment would be. So I actually told Reddit, well, you guys have to make my freaking costume now.
What would you have done? What would you have made Toby do if he lost?
I feel like Toby's into the cosplay, so that wouldn't really be appropriate punishment.
You think he dresses as Enchantress at home? Maybe?
Possibly.
Okay.
I don't judge.
Yeah, hey, no judgments here. Yeah. He can do whatever he wants in the privacy of the Join Dota studios.
Yeah.
But okay, what do you think of this MLG? The event, the production. This is your first one, right?
I was at Full Sail, which wasn't like a main circuit MLG event, but it still had the whole MLG feel where MLG produced it. All the same graphics, the same show format. So it's just different as far as the actual live event, I guess. But it's cool. I mean, right now we haven't even seen the whole fill up, but it definitely has a whole just different vibe about it.
And it's very ESPN-like, huh?
Yeah.
Do you feel like more professional?
It was funny when they brought up the Enchantress thing, and then Adam's like, I was like, I can't really do it because MLG I have to like wear jacket, tie, shirt, and then Adam's like, oh, I feel like a man has to follow his bet. I'm like, okay, well, if Adam's okay with it, then I guess I'll do it. And then Adam quickly backed down and said, oh, we can maybe do it for like one game. And he's like, oh, maybe just on the like in between games. We're not actually going to have you cast a game in it. So he quickly backed down, I think, thinking about his sponsors there. So Adam, not quite. He's all talk.
You're friendly. Your MLG is nature friendly now. Get an Enchantress costume.
Possibly.
You know what you should do is you should dress in the costume and you should go into the crowd, and you should watch and find COD players hitting on girls and just drag them away and be like, I'm stealing creeps. Isn't that good?
I don't think I can.
It'd be perfect. We could film you doing it.
That's untouchable.
Okay. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. Did
you think of that before the interview?
No, I just thought of that just now. Of course. Come on. You think I script these? Kidding me? The amount of preparation that goes into this is like, we see fucking one of the Davids and we're just like, bring him over here. Let's talk. Okay. Do your shout outs and then we'll wrap this up and you can go back in.
I shout out to, I don't know.
Special someone in the Philippines.
She wasn't that special.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
I don't think she'll watch this.
Okay. You're just...
My special people is my family back in Australia who will probably watch this interview. My sisters always do. My sister Claire actually, like, I get all my fashion advice from her. Normally I go shopping with her, but
you know that there's going to be like 100 Dota people fucking Googling your sisters at this point.
At this point, like one of my other sister, Michelle, she like posts on my personal Facebook page for GoDz or whatever. She actually posts on there and like she kind of just has fun with all the like random like Pinoy fans of mine will like add her and send her messages and stuff and be kind of creepy, but she doesn't really mind, which I don't know.
Michelle Parker?
Yeah.
Are you going to name your son Peter?
I don't care. The whole Peter Parker thing. I don't like the name Peter very much. I'm not sure.
What about David?
I like the name David.
Yeah, you got a lot of Davids already, though.
I can do David Jr.
Dave Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Shout out to, I don't know, the other Davids here, Ben.
Ben Merlini Wu.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Official shout out to our sponsors, iBuyPower. They're pretty cool. Shout out to Twitch, but that's about it.
Okay.
I'm bad at the shout out stuff.
It's fine. Whatever.
If you were to interview, have you been interviewed before? I'm sure you have. Yeah. Like on-camera interview?
No, not really. Maybe like once or twice.
Who would you give your shout outs to?
TL and like the staff members of TL.
Okay.
So you probably should give a shout out to Kawa.
Yeah. Thanks. Shout out to Kawa, our producer of BTS. Shout out to all the other people at BTS who do our production stuff. Sergio, Sam, Kawa.
You totally didn't forget you guys.
No.
Didn't need to be reminded. Okay.
You never did interviews. We should add your shout outs on here as well.
No, I'm good. We do it every time. It's fine. So check out the other interviews. We're going to have a lot. And, subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on Twitter, all that stuff. BTS GoDz.
Yeah.
Good luck in the cast.
At BTS GoDz on Twitter.
Thank you.